Hi, I'm Michael, and this is California. And fast approaching is the deadline to file our 2019 taxes, because it's been pushed back from the normal time, which was April 15th, up until July 15th, if you didn't already know. Now, sitting in the middle of June, a lot of folks are trying to figure out where, when, and how much is it going to cost to file their taxes. But what a lot of folks don't know is there's now a new free tax filing services that are available through the IRS website for mid to low income Americans. And there's a lot of different companies and organizations, some of whom you may have heard and some of you may not have heard of, that are offering the free tax filing services. And this year the IRS has created a resource for people trying to figure out which free tax filing service is best for them, whether it is in person or over the internet. And in fact, the IRS estimates that 70% of all U.S. tax filers are eligible to file their taxes for free. That's about 100 million Americans across the country. So today we're going to talk about the IRS website that provides a list of free online tax services. Additionally, we'll talk about the tried and true in-person free tax preparation operations that are available as well. Now, before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. This year, the IRS has a website that compiles a list of free file organizations that work with the IRS to help prepare taxes for low to mid-income Americans. These organizations will help you file your taxes for free if you qualify based primarily on income. Additionally, some of the programs will also include your state taxes for free or for a nominal charge. Also, most of the programs are usable on your mobile devices, while others may actually require a desktop or a laptop to complete. Additionally, if you're not sure about which option may work best for you, there is a lookup tool on the website that can help take your basic information and your situation and make a recommendation which option is best for you. Now, in general, most of the programs will require that you have income that falls within the income range for the free program. And it can really vary from program to program, and it's set by the IRS, so there is a limit of $69,000 adjusted gross income for the year, and it has to be less than that. Now, additionally, they will ask that you live within the state that the organization is able to file taxes for. And some of the programs have other additional requirements as far as things like age requirements. So, for example, they may actually take you no matter what your age is, or they may say you need to be between the ages of 19 and 55 years old to be eligible for their free tax services. Finally, some of the programs will vary based on the types of taxes they're able to file. So for example, if someone has a foreign address or has military taxes, only some of them may make them available for free, and others may not be able to file them at all. But figuring out which plan is best for you is going to depend on your situation and if you meet the eligibility requirements set by the organization as well as by the IRS. And again, the lookup tool on the website will be a great help to guide you through which of the different options may best fit your situation. So there really are a variety of organizations that are providing this free tax assistance. And some of the options are tax places that are close to ubiquitous, like TurboTax or H&R Block or TaxAct. While others are maybe not so well known and don't really have the slickest websites, but sometimes all the high gloss and fancy websites are not really that important if you're just trying to get your taxes done for free. So below here is a list of the options that are going to be available through the IRS tax website for free, and they are digital. So 1040 Now, Free 1040 Tax Return, FileYourTaxes.com, H&R Block, TaxAct, EasyTaxReturn.com, Online Taxes at OLT.com, TurboTax, TaxSlayer, and Free Tax USA. Additionally, if you are old school, you can use a free tax service through a program called VITA. And it stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, which provides in-person tax preparation across the country for free. It's made up of volunteers who provide their time to help community members file their taxes. And again, it's free for those who qualify. And in general, you got to have an adjusted gross income less than $56,000 per year. And they'll be able to help you file both your federal as well as your state taxes. Now, there are some limits to what types of taxes they can do, but if you want to check with your local VITA office to verify what kinds of taxes they can do, especially if you have taxes that are a little bit more complicated, you should check with them and see if they're able to help you. But this is another great option for folks who may not be comfortable doing taxes digitally or just prefer to do them in person. So I'll make sure to put the link down below to the IRS website that has the VITA locator tool so you can find a VITA office that's nearest to you. Overall, tax time in the best of times can be stressful and expensive. Especially now, moreover, given the fact that there is a current pandemic situation that only adds to the stress. But this doesn't mean there aren't resources out there to help people file their taxes. And better yet, a lot of them are free. So whether you're deciding to do it online or do it in person, there are resources out there to help you file your taxes for free. And I hope you use the links down below in the description to help you figure out which is the best option for you. Thank you so much for watching our video, and I hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, if you have any comments or questions, leave those comments and questions down below. We love to see your comments and questions. We'll be happy to make a new video or a new post as soon as we can. Now, finally, we here at California, we know health insurance. So whether it's private health insurance or Covered California or Medicare or Medicaid or Medi-Cal or even health insurance for a small group, we know health insurance. Because I know it can be very complicated coming out of your work insurance and trying to find private insurance, or losing Medi-Cal and having to figure out what your options are through an exchange or Covered California, or even turning 65 and trying to figure out what are your Medicare options. That's exactly what we can do. We can help you look at your different plans, figure out what is best for your budget as well as for your health needs. So if you have any questions about your healthcare, leave those down below. We'll make a new video or post for those as well. Now, other than that, I'm Michael, and this is California, wishing you a happy, healthy day.